It's time to recap my first shift doing the new charge nurse role in my ICU, so let's recap it. This day is going to look a lot different than when I'm doing bedside shifts or when I was doing the other charge nurse role, so yeah. This charge nurse role starts earlier, so I started at 6, got report from nights, and then I looked over the staffing for days to make sure everything looked good. The night shift had already done the staffing, but I just wanted to make sure everything looked okay. Did a couple little last minute little tweaks. And then I made sure all the nurses show up on my unit so that way, we don't run into any issues of like, oh, so-and-so didn't show up. So waited for that, and then I went and got a breakfast burrito. And then we meet with all the ICU charges in the morning before we go to like a staffing huddle. So we did that. We just go over all the staffing, did the staffing huddle, and then we were getting a new admission when I got back, so I went ahead and started an IV on that patient. Later on, we ended up intubating someone. I placed an OG and started an IV and helped with that intubation before another nurse called me and said, hey, can you come troubleshoot a central line? After that, had a little bit of downtime, but went and transferred a patient out of the ICU for a nurse, and then had to run our ultrasound over to the other ICU. And when I got back from that, I set up a room for a nurse because we were going to be getting a new admission. Gave our secretary a break, and then a nurse called me. We had a patient that had a syncable event, so went and helped troubleshoot and work through that. Then I went down and grabbed some lunch for myself, and then worked on the staffing for the day shift the following day. We got all the staffing sheets out, so I was working on the day shift staffing for the following day shift, and then we had another meeting with the ICU charges before we went to do like our big final staffing end of shift meeting. Back from that, we got a new admission, so I changed the arterial line dressing for the nurse, kind of got that patient settled with the nurse, and then another nurse was really behind, and she's like, can you help me with some stuff? I was like, of course, obviously that's what I'm here for. And she needed help giving some pain meds and doing just a couple little things on her patient. Went around and got updates on all of the patients for the night shift nurse, and then we moved another ICU patient out of the ICU, and we were going to be getting a new admission, so I had to quickly kind of set up another room to help out. And then I gave report at 1800. Oh, that's supposed to, yeah, sorry, ignore these times. I don't know what I was doing here. Clearly I'm still on the 7 to 7 time, but yeah, you get the point. That was my first ICU shift doing the new charge role, so it went all right. I had a decent day, and hopefully it keeps going well.